Good evening everyone and welcome to the stadium for this big game. We're almost ready, so over to Mark.
Thanks John. There's a lot riding on the outcome of tonight and every man out there is going to give his all. The ref's ready, let's go.
The start of the long-awaited league season has arrived at last. All the teams beginning on equal terms, and another campaign of drama sure to unfold. The first match of the new league season kicks off then, and they'll be looking to start with a win here. The way in which a team starts a game is so important. You need to show plenty of positive intent. Here's Marquisio. A decent ball in could lead to the opening goal. It's very an effective challenge. Space for a shot. His right foot shot was well struck, but it wasn't good enough to beat the keeper. Sissoko. Amari. Diego. What will he do now? And the opening goal! How about that for a start? Kept his balance, kept his calm, and they have the lead. So we're underway again at 1-0 up.
Okay, that's their first goal of the game. Could be very important.
They give away possession. Cambiasso. No, not this one. That's picked up by the goalkeeper. Defensive cover was solid, good anticipation. No, it's been snuffed out. Cambiasso. 15 minutes into the first half. Vieira. Great work to win the ball. Threads it through the defence. Couldn't put it away there. A bad effort though. Samuel. Maicon. Felipe Melo. Amari. Felipe Melo. Dealt with the threat well. Amari. They're in again! He won't be happy with that one. Chiellini. Punched away. And the goalkeeper puts it out for a corner. corner kick. What's the point of gathering players in the middle if you're going to play it short? Accurate service could create another goal. Here's another corner. Corner taken short. Opportunity down the left side. Keeble. Samuel. Montari. Slipped through the gap. Shot is nowhere near. If the goal had been twice as high, he would still have missed. He attempt at the through pass. Montari. Cambiasso. Montari. Felipe Melo. Vieira. Had a silly foul really given away in that area. The positioning of the referee so far has been excellent. He's not missed anything. Cambiasso. They need something desperately now, and you can see it in the way they're approaching their play. Can the strikers at last do something with the ball? To the other side. And maybe now. Goalkeeper's ball. Maicon. Cambiasso. Here's Montari. The keeper comes and takes the ball. The whistle goes to end the first period, a fairly entertaining half. Let's hope that the second is every bit as exciting.
Although the scoreboard shows them ahead, they've been quite limited in their play. The fans will want them to open it up a bit more, surely get a bit more width into their game.
Just the one goal separates them. 1-0 it is, as we await the second half. There's the signal for the start of the second 45. I've got this funny feeling the scoreline may not stay the same. Didn't get anywhere near the ball. Free kick. The referee says calm it down. It's easy for him to say. Support for the man in possession is good. Ball in. Amari. Wonderful save. Knocks it through to the front line. Brave goalkeeping. Read it well, the keeper. Marquisio. They're off on the counter. Cambiasso. Now they're knocking it around really confidently, and it may begin to tire out the opposition midfield until they can start to exert some serious pressure. This could be a chance to equalise. The defender quick to see this one. Ball given away there. Amari! Flag Was up, just caught offside there. Good call by the assistant referee. Looking for width. And shots! That will go behind for a goal kick. Approaching the hour mark. Vieira. And Sissoko. They've broken free on the wing. It's in there, and that puts them 2 ahead now. That should calm the supporters' frayed nerves, not to mention the managers.
I'm sure we'll go over to thank him for the assist. A magnificent one it was as well. He made sure...
2-0 now. Can we expect either side to start making changes?
Well, I expect them to take their foot off the pedal. The result is well and truly sewn up if they keep possession the way they have been.
Now they're keeping the ball nicely, looking to stretch the defence this way and that until a gap appears. Accurate passing between the two of them. Here's Cambiasso. Here's Michael. Now, can he get the cross in? Header! Oh no, he's put through his own goal.
They'll be kicking themselves after conceding a goal.
2-1, and the game's still far from safe.
Just what the manager didn't want, and he's furious with his defence letting in a goal at such a crucial time. Their supporters are picking up on that frailty in the defence and are starting to look worried now.
That was nice, but off target. Here's Balotelli. Here's Montari. Dealt with the threat well. Diego. Still in possession. Caught in late. Conceded a free kick in a dangerous position. Will he have a go? And he'll go direct! They've scored! Oh, you can sense the tension easing among the players now. They've got a 2-goal cushion.
Free kicks like that always delight managers. It was perfectly executed. He waited for the runners and placed it exactly where they wanted it. A brilliantly taken free kick.
It's 3-1, but the scoreline not telling the full story. Expect some more drama. Quarter of an hour remaining. Vieira. And that's a foul. Referee quickly at the scene of the crime. Wonderful defending. The defender cuts this one out. Balotelli. There's a threatening through ball. Knocks it out to the flank. I think the keeper was always safe in the knowledge it was going wide. Sissoko. And Amari. And he launches it forward. Yakinta. The defence is pretty solid. Keeper in two minds there, but in the end, well left. That's a cleanly won header. We're into the last 5 minutes. Grigera. They have the lead as well as all the possession, holding onto the ball well and taking no risks at all. Not too much weight on the pass through. Tari. Eto. Oh, late challenge. Look at the defender bombing forward. No way through. Cambiasso. Dealt with the threat well. And now the counter-attack. And surely he must score! That's picked up by the goalkeeper. Tari. The match is all over. Well, they're off to a fabulous start and they begin the season on a high note. They really seem to have gelled as a team already on this performance.
I don't think the manager will have any complaints about result. Every one of his players played his socks off. They all put in 110% effort.
That's all we have time for this evening, so many thanks to Mark Lawrenson. We're off, and this is a contest absolutely sure to please football fans everywhere across the world. The manager keeping faith with the same 4-3-3 formation that got them the win last week. No need to change a winning formula. Diego. Maybe he couldn't control it, but it is wide of the left-hand post. That was careless. Ronaldinho. Win possession here. Brought an end to the attack. Booted to safety. Ronaldinho. Still on the attack here. Here's Seedorf. Didn't give it away. This is a nice spell of passing. Keeping the ball, frustrating the opposition. And they pressed hard, looking for this opening goal. That will go behind for a goal kick. People watching it sail wide to his right. Seedorf. No, doesn't pick out his man. Yakinta. Whistle goes, the assistant referee has his flag up. Timed his run just a little too early. "15 minutes gone in the first half. That's a throw. Oh, he needs some help in the box. A lunge! Now, can he get the cross in? It's cleared. Pirlo. Jankulovski. Opportunity down the left side. Can he get a decent cross in? The keeper decides the best option is to punch it, and out it goes for a corner. It's into the centre. He won't be happy with that one. Griguera. Diego. Cut out the pass. Far too casual there, the ball's been stolen. Now a chance for a good cross. Can they keep defending like that? It's fairly desperate defending. They're at full stretch. The danger is snuffed out. Felipe Melo. We've nearly reached the half-hour mark. Caught offside, absolutely no question about that one. Right decision. Slick passing, and pace too. Still on the attack here. They've split the defence wide open, and it is not far away from the angle. Perilously close. Ronaldinho. Through to the flank. Robbed there, far too casual. Oh, sturdy defence. Here's Nesta. Dealt with the threat expertly. Immediately on the attack. And what a good chance! And a chance! It's over, and by some margin. No goals here, and in truth it's looking set to stay that way with half-time fast approaching now. Finds him well. The clearance is barely out of the area. And again, it's the defender there ahead of the attacker. Nicely won, the attack came to nothing. Amari. Sissoko. Shooting chance. That was offside there, and the opposition defenders look pretty relieved. There's Yankolovsky. The whistle sounds for the end of the first period. Some great football so far, and I hope we can see more of the same after the break.
This team really doesn't deserve still to be on level terms, in my opinion. They've played far too narrow, they've lacked ambition, and they haven't moved the ball about very well at all.
So, it's 0-0. The second half is underway. The managers have delivered their half-time pep talks. Let's see how the players respond now. The big surprise here that so much attacking play didn't bring a goal in the first half. No real need for a change of approach from either team. The half-time team talks would have been relatively easy for the managers to give. Just keep on doing the same sorts of things, he'll have said. The defence is pretty solid. No, it's been intercepted. Wins possession, the attack came to nothing. And this is what they are good at, turning defence into attack, and rapidly. Poor effort, got the shot in, way off target. covered the threat well. And that was a very well-timed tackle. Real chance! And the keeper will be breathing a huge sigh of relief. Lucky there were no strikers around to pick it up. Receives it in space. And the header over the bar. Needs to be more accurate than that. Seedorf. Support for the man in possession is good. Still going, possibilities here. Chiellini. Amauri. No attempt to play the ball. Free kick. Seedorf. Kaladze. And Ronaldinho. No, not this one. Sissoko. He intercepts. Kaladze. Ronaldinho. Whistle goes, the assistant referee has his flag up. Timed his run just a little too early. It's a very, very good challenge. Had to be perfectly timed. Here's Ronaldinho. Amauri. Here's real danger. And shoots! Challenge poor. Foul called. Now a chance. Goodness me, how important was that interception? Approaching the last 15 minutes of the game. Have the ball now. Here's Yakinta. Sissoko! Reasonable efforts, but lacked accuracy. Escaped the challenge. Here's a chance to get a cross in. And it's a corner kick. It's sailing across the face of the goal. Sliced through the defence. Needs a sight of goal. The post in the way. Cleared away. Extremely important interception there. There's the whistle and the flag's up. Just caught offside there. The shooting opportunity. Turn back in. They get a throw in a good area, looking for some support now. Crossing opportunity. It could bring a chance here. And there it is! With so little time remaining, they kept plugging away, and they've been rewarded with what surely now will be the winner.
There just wasn't enough pressure from the defence. They gave him too much time and space. and he's taken full advantage and placed his shot right into the corner.
You can see quite a few empty seats, but the fans... They had the opposition on the back foot for a good while, so with a deserved lead now.
Just as we thought there was nobody on the pitch capable of providing the breakthrough, they score. He took advantage of what was only a slight lapse at the back. Sometimes that's all it takes.
Didn't give the ball away. Wins possession to stop the attack. Gattuso, Seedorf, Pirlo. Here's Ronaldinho. And Ronaldinho. Can he get a clean strike here? We know he can deliver it well. Point earned is crucial. When you can pick up all three as they have here, it is a real bonus. Back-to-back wins are always welcome, and they'll want to keep this form going for as long as possible. They still need to keep their feet on the ground, though.
I don't think the manager will have any complaints about the result. Every one of his players played his socks off. They all put in 110% effort.
So as the fans make their way home, my sincere thanks go to Mark alongside me. There's the whistle, and let's hope for one heck of a match. As I look around the stands, there seems to be no lack of support for either side. A splendid occasion. Hold on to your seat for the next 90 minutes. Pellissier wins possession. The attack came to nothing. He's trying to carve open the defence. Holds on to it. A good ball in might give us the opening goal. And they thwart them as they look for the shot. How about the cross? And Sissoko strikes it from distance. Bogdani. Well worked to win the ball. And a chance here for a goal! And the opening goal! How about that for a start? Kept his balance, kept his calm, and they have the lead. Early goal, just what they wanted.
What a fantastic...
So we're underway again at 1-0 up.
Always a good time to score, especially if you score it.
They're keeping it tight here. Well worked to win possession. Sissoko. And some space. It's over, and by some margin. Yepes. Ariati. Delivery all important here. They're looking for that equaliser. Solid defence in the box. Oh, sturdy defence. And they've lost possession. That could be dangerous. It's a very, very good challenge. Had to be perfectly timed. It's another patient build-up, moving the ball around well, looking for runners in behind the defence. Great ball over the top. Intercepted a through pass, and it's cleared to safety. Another throw-in. Well found by his teammate. Turns defence into attack there. A strike. Keeper's got it. Sissoko. The defence has been left flat-footed. Maybe he couldn't control it, but it is wide of the left-hand post. Here's Chiellini. Bogdani, midway through this first half, and play has settled into a nice pattern. Trying to open up the defence. Accurate service could create another goal. Up goes the assistant referee's flag. Tried to spring the offside trap, but the run was timed just a little too early. Luciano. Marcolini. Diego. Neatly threaded ball, that. just needed to keep it down. Bogdani. And this is what they are good at, turning defence into attack, and rapidly. Wonderfully won there. Only 5 minutes left on the clock until the break, and just the one goal divides them. They're moving the ball around well, but just not quickly enough to break down the defence. A sure sign that they need to up the tempo. Pinzi. Possession didn't last long. No way through. Good tackle. Shooting opportunity. Well, having made the chance, the finishing wasn't good enough. Marchisio. Luciano. Ball won, good defending there. Quick thinking to intercept the through pass. That is tight play. There is half-time, and I have to say there are some tired legs out there already, so we might be seeing some changes for the second period.
Well, that will certainly have pleased the fans, and the players are clearly delighted.
Away we go in the second half then, as they look to try to kill the game off. Pellissier. Amari. They're just not clicking with each other. And they're just not keeping possession for long enough. Yakinta! Oh, agonisingly close. Yakinta. Great control. Possibility here for a cross. Diego! Remarkable goal! It puts them 2 goals ahead now, and they're building a comfortable lead.
You simply can't allow this player that much space. Once he gets running it, you're near the box, you fear the worst. He's at his best when running at defenders, putting them on the back foot.
He's got his second, and this is rapidly So we resume with the score at 2-0.
Hardly any of us had settled into our seats when that went in, not even their manager, I think. 2 goals ahead now, that could have knocked the stuffing out of the opposition.
And he has it back. Pinzi. Flags up, caught offside. Just slightly ahead of the play there. His right foot shot was well struck, but it wasn't good enough to beat the keeper. He keeps his eye on the ball to win the header. Sissoko. Caught offside, absolutely no question about that one. Right decision. Will this be a goal here? Amari! another one, and a goal which means the result is no longer in doubt, with 3 goals separating the sides.
You just don't stop goals like that. That's right in the angle.
It's safe to say they are in total control now as we resume at 3-0.
Well, that just about settles it. They've moved the ball quickly, split the defence apart. In a magnificent move, finished off in style. I have to say, that gives them an unassailable lead at this stage.
Goalkeeper's ball. The manager looks on powerless. His team has battled well, but it's fair to say they simply came up against a much better side on the day. Pinzi. Ariati. Looks like a sub's about to come on. He's punched it away. And a punch away by the keeper there sends it behind for a corner kick. Plays it on the ground. Marquisio. Almost 75 minutes on the watch now. Now possibility down the flank. Marcolini. Needs to be accurate. Cleared away. Great defending. Yepes. Could have lost it there. Sliced through the defence. Fallen kindly. Over the bar by some distance. Yakinta. Diego. Broken up by the defender. Well cleared, crucial. His right foot shot was well struck, but it wasn't good enough to beat the keeper. We're into the last 5 minutes. Great work to win the ball. Can he shoot? Amari! Well, he's hit better shots than that in his time, I'm sure. Real challenge. And Sissoko. Fine defending. Will he test the keeper? They've done everything possible to keep the ball out of the box. There is the referee's whistle for full time. Well, today the team in the end. And with that, they make it 3 from 3. The wins have helped them find their rhythm, and they're playing with some real swagger now.
No surprises here. It was business as usual for them. They came into the fixture as hot favourites, and we could soon see why.
So, before we leave the stadium, just time for me to say my thanks to Mark for his analysis this evening. love lost between these two sides. It should be a cracking contest. All the pre-match anxiety and suspense lifted with kickoff. Players on both sides understand their responsibilities. They know what they need to do. Amari. Here's Sissoko. Well worked to win the ball. Dealt with the threat well. Ferreira Pinto. Here's a throw in a potentially dangerous area too. Crosses. Cross. Didn't make any contact. It's behind for a goal kick. Slide to meet ball through. And he's in again! He sliced that well wide of the right post. Amari. Doni. Garich. Doni. Have the ball now. The offside flag is raised, just in an offside position, I think. So free kick to the opposition. Amari. From way out. That's not going to worry the goalkeeper. It was pretty much straight at him. He is strong in the air. Oh, great defending that. They've won it back. The attempt at the through pass. Holds on to it. Ferreira Pinto. And they pressed hard, looking for this opening goal. Fine clearance. And they're just not keeping possession for long enough. Possession lost there. That midfield battle is proving to be fairly rugged. Tackles have been flying in. Quick thinking to intercept the through pass. That is tight play. Almost half an hour gone. Now possibility down the flank. They've done everything possible to keep the ball out of the box. Free kick awarded. Good progress made down the left side here. Still in play. They're trying another cross. Oh, that was nearly a goal. Chiellini. Grosso. Sissoko. Cut out well. Maybe a goal here. He's gone for it. I don't think the keeper was overly bothered by that. Yakinta. Firm challenge coming in. Amari! It's over too high. Donny. Through on his own. Good running on the ball. It's gone over the line. The middle. Can they keep defending like that? Donny. And they've lost possession. That could be dangerous. Yakinta. It's there. In stoppage time at the end of this first half. At long last. It's taken an awfully long time, but my, it was worth the wait. They have battered away at the defence. Finally, it's cracked.
What a goal, that is right in the angle.
What a spare seat in the house. And this makes the celebration of that goal something to really remember. Everything going to plan. 1-0. The half-time whistle goes, and the players head in for a break. What will the managers have to say to their respective teams after these performances, I wonder?
That really was a tough blow to take, right before the half-time whistle. The keeper's absolutely livid with his defenders. I think they just switched off at the last moment.
So the scoreline reads 1-0 as the teams prepare for the next 45 minutes. So, a resumption of hostilities. Their lead still intact for the time being. So much of this work, the product of hours of training ground routines and preparation. Deflection on the cross, it's a corner. Oh, they'll battle for this in the middle. Still on the attack here. Attack came to nothing. Here's Donny. Back it goes all the way to the keeper. Donny. Well worked to win the ball. A good cross might give us another goal here. He scored! It's the goal that doubles their lead. That gives them the extra breathing space they were looking for.
That was just great teamwork between those two players, and almost telepathic understanding. He held his run to stand.
So 2 goals to the good.
Although the match is pretty much beyond doubt, they can't get too relaxed. Complacency can lead to goals at the wrong end, and as we all know, a 2-goal cushion is not as secure as it seems.
How about that for tackling back? No way through. Challenge poor. Foul call. Played into the middle. Caught him there. Free kick. Approaching the hour mark. Here's Doni. Doni. Nicely found. Defender cuts it out. What a ball behind the defensive line. They've won a corner. Sailing across the face of the goal. Well, he may have lost concentration, that was off target. Chiellini. What now? What can he do? Full marks for making the opportunity, but he didn't take it. Now it's a great chance for a counter. And he shoots from there. Goalkeeper had his eye on that and saw it was going wide of the post. Strong in the air. Needs a good cross. Approaching the last 15 minutes of the game. That was offside there, and the opposition defenders look pretty relieved. Danger now down that flank, but it's cleared. And again! He controlled the shot well enough, but it was straightforward for the keeper, really. Ferreira Pinto. Here's Doni. Dealt with the threat expertly. Went in and won the ball too. Ball one here. Quick thinking to intercept the through pass. That is tight play. Thwarted by a fine save. The clock counting down. Very focused on the task in hand. Another one. A goal which means the result is no longer in doubt, with 3 goals separating the sides.
Well, he timed his run to perfection. It was a strong goal after some tremendous build-up play, and just had to run onto it to slot it past the keeper.
And that should a really healthy lead, and you certainly wouldn't expect them to lose it. Holds on to it. This team has been completely outplayed. There's still enough time to score, but it hardly matters. It would only be a consolation goal unless we see a miracle. And it's dealt with comfortably. Possession lost there. Diego! His right foot shot was well struck, but it wasn't good enough to beat the keeper. There we have it, the match is all over. secured maximum points. They head from the pitch after an impressive display and fully deserve the applause that's still ringing out. They're certainly looking good, better with every performance in fact, and the results are showing that as they continue to extend their streak.
They showed what they're capable of when they turn it on. As expected, the opposition were played off the park with yet another convincing performance.
The match kicks off. Let's hope it's a cracker. The fitness of this team is beyond any question. They probably work harder in training than any other side. Extra sessions, a couple of days each week. The manager himself is a workaholic. Wins possession. The attack came to nothing. Cleared away. That was careless. Caught him there, free kick. No, not this one. Marquisio. No way through. Robbed there, far too casual. His right foot shot was well struck, but it wasn't good enough to beat the keeper. Gennaro Del Vecchio. 15 minutes played. Well won there. Now though they have a platform, he's in behind the defence here. Now a chance! Marquisio. And he sends it in. Yakinta. Goalkeeper's ball. Showing good pace to the byline. Needs to test the keeper. Fine defending. Nice through ball. And the keeper decides to come off his line for the ball. Gennaro Del Vecchio. Now a chance. Just over 15 minutes remaining in the first half. Oh, nice work to keep possession. Ball one here. Great work to win the ball. Oh, he's having a dig. Safely in his gloves. Gets the ball, that's slack defending. Sissoko plays it straight against an opposition player. Jorge Martinez. Gennaro Del Vecchio. Cuts the ball back to the edge of the area. Great chance for the counter. Here's an opportunity. His right foot shot was well struck, but it wasn't good enough to beat the keeper. Potenza. Still stalemate, with neither team really looking like scoring before the half-time break. So assured in possession. And now the counter-attack. Though with the ball in behind the defence. Gennaro Del Vecchio. There's the opportunity for a ball in to open the score. And he crosses. Knocks it past the defence. The half-time whistle goes and the players head in for a break. What will the managers have to say to their respective teams after these performances, I wonder?
It's a fairly cagey affair. Neither side able to find a net as yet. Both keepers wouldn't mind a clean sheet, but I imagine the supporters would love to see a goal or two.
No goals then, 0-0, and everything to play for in the second 45 minutes. We kick off, and let's hope the second half can produce plenty of excitement. Gennaro Del Vecchio. Jorge Martinez. Got the man there, surely. Yeah, free kick given. Jorge Martinez. Needs to find the target. This is a dangerous throw-in for the defence to face. Now a chance for a cross. And they thwart them as they look for the shot. Nicely won, the attack came to nothing. Gennaro Del Vecchio. And the ball's out of play. Good movement off the ball. Now, can he get the cross in? Chance in the box. Sissoko. Almost an hour gone here. The shooting opportunity. Gennaro Del Vecchio. A clean take by the keeper, comes off his line and makes it his. The danger is snuffed out. There's space on the wing. Will this be a goal here? And maybe now. Drives it to the middle. Keeper saw that all the way. No, not this one. And what a good chance! Oh, how many times do we see this happen? He's hoofed it way, way over. Grigera. We're almost in the final quarter of an hour. And he's in here! Vital interception in his own box. And the ball goes into touch deep in opposition territory. Now a chance for a cross. And the danger recedes for now. Fine clearance. Possibilities here. Does really well to maintain possession. Sissoko. And the ball back to the goalkeeper. Quality trap here. Dealt with the threat expertly. Will he shoot? Important interception there. Amari. Here's Amari. A shot, maybe. A goalkeeper of this class isn't going to be troubled by that. Well brought down. The clock is ticking. A good ball in might win it for them. Glancing header. Out of play it goes for a throw. Here's Jorge Martinez. Can he find the goal? There it is, the final whistle. Both defences have stood tall throughout this game, not allowing themselves to be breached. Both keepers, I imagine, fairly pleased with that.
I have to say, it was a really poor showing from the strikers on both sides. They should have done better with some of the efforts they did manage.
So it's now time for us to leave tonight's coverage. My thanks go to Mark. The whistle goes, and just listen to the huge roar of approval from every corner of this stadium. Plenty of respect being shown by one side to the other. It's all a question of earning the right to play. Having a platform on which to build. No, it's off to the right. Franceschini. Showed his defensive quality there. Here's the spare man. The defence is pretty solid. Palombo. Wins possession. The attack came to nothing. Sissoko. Oh, vital interception there, and a good clearance. Here's Sissoko. And Rakinta. What'll he do here? No, not this one. Cassano. Semioli. Still going, possibilities here. Felipe Melo. Oh, foul there. Free kick in a very dangerous position. Will he have a go? The keeper deals with it. Amari. Still has the ball at his feet. Too long and out of play. Pazzini. And the recovery tackle is a strong one. The whistle's gone and the assistant referee's got his flag up. Just caught offside there. Well cut out. Bellucci. Still in possession now. Palombo. They win possession. Well beaten to the ball there. Holds on to it. Palombo. Oh, well played. Throw in a good position. I wonder if they're going to employ the long one here. This is a nice spell of passing, keeping the ball, frustrating the opposition. A quick reaction from the keeper there to punch it out. It'll be a corner. Drives it to the middle. We're waiting for the first goal, and a good cross could set it up. Now a chance. Franceschini. We've nearly reached the half-hour mark. Will this be a goal? Oh, sturdy defence. Fouled there, free kick given. And back it goes, whence it came. Tackling, but largely fair. Reto Ziegler. The atmosphere inside this ground, bordering on the frenetic. Wonderful defending. No goals here in the first half, and it looks, frankly, like staying that way with half-time approaching now. Marquisio. Stankevicius. Could have lost it there. It's a threatening through ball. Will he find the target now? There it is! Sailing past the keeper. Everyone, even the commentators up here, were thinking we wouldn't see a goal in this half, but it has come, and it should give them quite a lift.
That was just great teamwork between those two players, an almost telepathic understanding. He held his run to stay on the side and was brilliantly put through by that great pass.
They had the opposition on the back foot for a good while, so with a deserved lead now.
Well, we had to wait a while for the first goal, but a very important goal it was.
Reto Ziegler. It'll be a throw-in. He controls it well. Franceschini. The whistle sounds for the end of the first period. Some great football so far, and I hope we can see more of the same after the break.
It's never easy mentally to concede so close to half-time, but it happens. I know the manager will be telling the players to up their concentration levels. Probably not in those words, though.
So, as the managers talk to their players in the break, the score stands at 1-0. There's the signal for the start of the second 45. I've got this funny feeling the scoreline may not stay the same. Exchange of passes, finding their men well. Reto Ziegler. Here's Semioli. Wins the ball back. You can see some space opening up here. Within range. Cassano. Pazzini. And here comes the counter-attack. And he's created space. Marquisio. It's a very good block tackle. Cassano. Will this be a goal? Clear. Now a bit of space. Still going. The leveller. It's a corner as the keeper punches that one. It's into the centre. Yakinta. And they look for the spaces on the flanks. Maybe a goal here. He scores! It's a vital strike which puts them firmly in control of this match. A 2-goal advantage now.
Well, he timed his run to perfection. He was thrown goal after some tremendous build-up play and just had to run onto it to slot it past the keeper.
So 2 goals to the good.
Well, I expect them to take their foot off the pedal. The result is well and truly sewn up if they keep possession the way they have been.
That's a trip. Again, it's the defender there ahead of the attacker. Now here's a chance. Oh, and it was such an inviting ball in. Just demanded a finish. Won the ball well. Heading for the byline. Diving header. Ooh, full marks for making the opportunity, but he didn't take it. Franceschini. This could be the opportunity they need. There's a lot of movement up front. At last the chance of finding someone in space in front of goal. The defending tight. There's an aerial battle. Chiellini. The attempt at the through pass. What can he do now? Another one, and a goal which means the result is no longer in doubt, with 3 goals separating the sides.
What a beautifully worked goal. The timing of the run was in perfect harmony with the pass. Having got to it, all he needed to do was guide it past the keeper and into the net.
That should kill the game. They've been on top in every department today. safe to say they are in total control now as we resume at 3-0.
Well, that just about settles it. They've moved the ball quickly, split the defence apart. In a magnificent move, finished off in style. I have to say, that gives them an unassailable lead at this stage.
Chiellini, quarter of an hour remaining. That's intercepted. The manager looks on powerless. His team has battled well, but it's fair to say they simply came up against a much better side on the day.
And here comes the counter-attack.
What will he do? Sturdy defence there. And Sissoko. Rugged defending. And that's really got the crowd going. Now, can he get the cross in? It's a solid tackle. Franceschini. Here's the spare man. Pazzini. Goalkeeper's ball. They call this goalkeeper safe hands. Rarely makes a mistake. Still on the ball here. Possession lost there. Room for a shot. Punched away and out for a corner. Corner is short. And a chance! And that certainly won't worry the keeper.
How about that for tackling back?
Player goes down, but play on is the shout. He went down, but no whistle. What a ball behind the defensive line. And he sent it in. There we have it, the match is all over. Comprehensive win in anyone's books, and much of the credit due to the strikers who created havoc in the opposition penalty area.
That performance, not to mention the result of course, has pleased the fans. They came here to be entertained, and they weren't disappointed.
So as the fans make their way home, my sincere thanks go to Mark alongside me.